Good morning. Let us discuss today's current affairs. Kumbh MELA is in UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List. Kumbh MELA of India is in UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List. Kumbh MELA is included during UNESCO's 12th session held at South Korea from 4th to 9th December 2017. The list already included more than 350 traditions, art forms and practices. Kumbh MELA, along with 32 other practices, have become the part of UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List. UNESCO website says that Kumbh MELA is a culturally diverse festival where knowledge and skills related to traditions are transmitted through ancient religious manuscripts, oral traditions, historical travelogues, and texts produced by eminent historians. Travelogues, texts, ancient practices, ancient religious traditions, everything is intermixed in Kumbh MELA festival. That's the reason why Kumbh MELA is declared as UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage. Kumbh MELA will be held in 4 locations. Kumbh MELA will be held in 4 locations: Allahabad, Nasik, Ujjain and Haridwar for every 4 years. Allahabad, Nasik, Ujjain, Haridwar for every 4 years. Here, earlier in India, Nowruz festival, yoga, many other things were declared as UNESCO's cultural intangible heritage. Intangible means through expressions, through forms and through knowledge it comes, and through generations. It is not tangible, means we cannot produce a good or thing. It is something like expression, knowledge, or something like it is coming from old practice, tradition, which there is a requirement for protection and recognition. This is intangible. Already Nowruz festival of Parsis, yoga of India were declared as intangible heritage. Next important current affairs today is Wassenaar arrangement. India was now in Wassenaar arrangement. India is going to become a member in Wassenaar arrangement. There are 4 international technology or disastrous technology control regimes like Nuclear Supplies Group, MTCR, Missile Technology Control Regime, Australia Group, Wassenaar Arrangement. India is already a member in MTCR, Missile Technology Control Regime. India is trying hard to become a member in NSG, but not yet become the member of NSG. And 2 days back, they have approved India's membership. 2 days back, they have approved India's membership in Wassenaar Arrangement. The headquarters of Wassenaar Arrangement are at Vienna. Wassenaar Arrangement deals about the controls of dual-use technologies. Dual-use technologies. Dual-use technologies means the technologies which are used for good purposes and bad purposes. That is civilian purpose and also for war purposes. India will be the 42nd member. All the P5 countries except China, all the P5 countries in UNSC except China are the signatories of Wassenaar Arrangement. They are the signatories of Wassenaar Arrangement. Wassenaar Arrangement is established at Netherlands in 1996. It is a successor of Cold War COMCON, that is Coordinating Committee for Multilateral Export Controls. Coordinated Committee for Multilateral Export Controls. And now Wassenaar Arrangement is not a treaty. Wassenaar Arrangement is not a treaty, so it is not legally binding. Wassenaar Arrangement is not a treaty, so it is not legally binding. Now India will have a greater responsibility for promoting international peace through minimizing double-use technology, dual-use technology in the world. So this is about Wassenaar Arrangement. India is becoming member in Wassenaar arrangement. See, don't forget there is a difference between Wassenaar agreement and Wassenaar arrangement. There is one more Wassenaar agreement, need not bother about it. You just remember Wassenaar arrangement. Generally we will get confused between Wassenaar agreement and Wassenaar arrangement. Next important article in yesterday's newspaper, Saturday's newspaper is Raj Saman murder. Raj Saman murder. In Rajasthan, in Rajsaman district, there is a murder of a minority community man, Muslim community man. This murder and how he was hacked to death was completely picturized in social media, and it is going to become a big thing because it comes under, sometimes people are saying, some experts are saying it is a hate crime. We don't know whether it is a hate crime or not completely, but one thing is clear, it created a panic in minority community. It created a panic. Though the act might be not a deliberate one or a deliberate one, but still it raised many concerns about tolerance and religious tolerance in India and also in the state of Rajasthan. Even Vasundhara Raje Scindia, the Rajasthan CM, also condemned the murder. But still we have to make India truly secular and has to maintain law and order to protect secular nature of the country. Next important article is about Trump and Jerusalem. As we all know, from last 2 days, Donald Trump decided to shift the US embassy from Tel Aviv, the Israel capital, to Jerusalem. Now the situation is, in Jerusalem, there are people who are residing in eastern Jerusalem and old city of Jerusalem, and most of the Palestinians are still residing in eastern Jerusalem with a hope that someday some part of Jerusalem will come to them. Trump and America have a special responsibility towards this, because till now America had a stand that it is going to take a proper stand on Jerusalem by negotiations. America is a country which can exert some pressure and bring both the parties to the talks, but unfortunately America has again proved its special relationship with Israel. Unfortunately, America has again proved its special relationship with Israel. And now America should act like a honest broker. But America literally accepted Jerusalem, complete Jerusalem is a part of Israel. Jerusalem is a very important city, we can call it as a holy city for both Christians, Jews and also for the Muslims. Let us see how the things will turn, how this conflict will be resolved, particularly with respect to Jerusalem. Next important article yesterday is about LGBT community. The article says, already in India, LGBT bill was introduced in the parliament 2 years back. But now, again the government is revisiting the bill and trying to reintroduce the bill. Before reintroduce the bill, there is an urgent need to revisit the bill. The definition of LGBT community. The definition of LGBT community itself is a very big thing. There is no consensus of opinion of the definition of transgender, number one. Number two, Supreme Court in Nalsa case. Supreme Court in Nalsa case explained many guidelines about referring them as third gender. Supreme Court in Nalsa case asked to refer LGBT community as third gender. And there are some positive rights and negative rights. Negative rights are non-discrimination and prevention of unequal treatment, all those things. Positive rights are, they should be given certain positive rights which are enforceable. That is, right-based approach should be given to them. But unfortunately, LGBT community and transgender rights, we are not actually protecting their rights properly. This is the gist of the article, and the article says, now in LGBT draft bill, we have to introduce better protection of their rights and their basic things. And already we all know, previously in the bill it was told that the LGBTs who do not belong to SC community or ST community will be termed under OBC category. That is good gesture. and they should be given proper priority in all the government jobs and also education system. Unless we bring about inclusive society, India cannot progress. So we need to have urgent need to include transgender community also in the nation building. Next important article is on microbial resistance. The other wrote there is a relationship between microbial resistance and also environment. Microbial resistance and also environment. Plebiscilla pneumonia is a bacteria. Plebiscilla pneumonia is a bacteria. Here there are few important things. That is, when drugs and other antimicrobial resistance bacteria enters into atmosphere, it will also create some environment, will also affect and increase the antimicrobial resistance. These drugs and other things, human pathogens, if they enter into environment in soil and water, humans will get their health get more affected and they will develop more antimicrobial resistance. So we all know already antibiotic resistance in our bodies. If environment also supports this, human life will become more pathetic. The next important thing in yesterday's article is about Financial Resolution and Deposit Insurance Bill 2017. Financial Resolution and Deposit Insurance Bill 2017. In that bail-in clause, though Arun Jaitley promised that the draft is not final, there are few important things which you should address. That is, if the bill intact is passed, the entire customer-banker relationship will undergo a change. If the bill intact is passed, the entire banker and customer relationship will undergo a change. Now, customers will no more trust the banks if the bill is like that. So, bank and credibility of the bank should be properly protected. Necessary corrections should be made to the bill. These are the important current affairs. Thank you very much.